Doubt was a discussion that I had with my Bosnian friend Kamal. I remember going for a football match. It was summer and we're driving and we're just talking. We used to talk a lot about these things, argue. And I remember he got upset. He's like, look, do you really believe that Jesus is the Son of God? Like, do you really believe He's the Son? Even though I've been asked the question many times. But that one time, I felt a doubt. And actually, my fitrah didn't resonate with that. So for the first time, I have to be honest with myself and with someone else. In my mind, I paused and I think, wait a second, like, what's going on here? Something's not right. I need to learn more. And it's a funny incident because I was pushing, he was pushing. I mean, I was trying to take him away from his practice and he was trying to get me closer to God. I remember one thing that he never gave up to Salah Namaz. He would always pray. No matter where we are, it doesn't matter. Salah time, pray. We're like walking in downtown. We're going to dance. We're in the dance. Okay, we go outside. He said, come. Time. So I would wait for him, make sure he finished, so no one comes and no one bothers him. First thing I'm seeing is, wait a second, why is he doing it? And second of all, I was observing how he's doing it. Naturally, I had to ask him, I said, bro, we're dancing, we're chilling, we're doing this, going there, but you're praying. I felt there's a contradiction. He said, no. He said, because I know what I'm doing is wrong, and this is the correct door to God, and I cannot close this door. And that made me think. Actually, I felt jealous, to be honest, in my own practice. Because I said, I'm not as committed as he is. That I feel I'm on the truth. And look at this man, how committed. It's not just that, look at how he prays. And another thing that really got me intellectually was that I was reading the Bible. And the description of the prayer of the prophets in the Bible is the way he prays, by falling on his face, basically, right? That's what they describe. It's funny because even the Romanians would make fun of the way the Turks pray, but they fall on their face. But that's exactly how the Bible describes the prophets. Prophet Jesus himself in the Garden of Gethsemane, he fell on his face to pray to God. And it was Fajr time, he was praying. I had to pour water for him, he's making wudu, and he's praying. I was sitting there, I'm like, he's praying like Jesus. And I said, bro, you know you guys pray like what's? He says, of course I know, because Jesus was a Muslim. And I was like, come on, what do you mean? He's a Christian. He said, no. Okay, there's no Christian at that time. You could say in the worst case that he's a Jew, right? Ethnically, that's what they were. But there was no Christianity back then. He's right. He's right. I have to be honest. He's right. And why don't we pray like that? We don't see the priest go and make his sujood. I mean, there's certain sects of Christianity that still do it. So that was, again, a huge hit. A huge doubt came on me. To the point that I actually left Christianity. I believe God exists, but there was something missing. Driving home and laying in my bed, looking at the ceiling, and like, what the heck? But what else? Is there anything else? I've tried this, I've tried that. I'm not happy. Right? And then one night, I remember hearing the Quran for the first time. And it was just so fascinating, so attracted to it. That just, I don't know what it says. I have no clue, right? I don't understand Arabic at that time. But it touched me, the recitation. And I felt when I understood Islam that it was not something new. I felt it was universal. I felt it was a continuation. I didn't feel like I'm changing. I felt like I'm adjusting. Knowing all the prophets, knowing the Old Testament, the New Testament, I felt like Islam was just the last testament. And then finally realizing that Islam is just a continuation of the same message. It makes sense. By this time I'm already reading Quran every night, one page, very excited. Like I remember it was like my habit. I would just read a little bit each night. But I felt like it was a debate between me and the Quran. Like I have all these questions and I'm reading that page, like the answer's coming. It's like I'm asking more questions in my mind, I'm talking, no. And then next is the answer again. Yeah. And then I go back home, I can't wait. The Quran is right next to my bed, I'm just reading. It's like this fight almost, And many times I felt like literally like it's talking to me. I know people are like, what the heck? But literally like I'll pick it up and this is my whole day, there's something in my mind, It's like I'm thinking about this question. And I open it, boom, right there. The answer's right there. And the feeling that you get, it's like, what's going on? You're like, Allah's watching. Allah's talking. That's why some of the ulama said, if you want to talk to Allah, make dua. If you want Allah to talk to you, read the Quran. And in my mind, I said, what are you waiting for? You know this is true. I went to university and I saw my friend Kamal and I said, I need you to come to my house tonight. I said, I need your help with something. He said, are you okay? I said, you just have to come. He said, okay, no problem, I'll come. It was in exams. I was studying with some people upstairs in my house and Kamal called me from downstairs. I'm here. I said, okay, I'm going to come down. I went downstairs. It was night. And I just looked at him. I said, he said, what's wrong, bro? Are you okay? I said, I want to be a Muslim. And he said, wow. He said, I knew it. He said, I knew it. I said, what do you mean? He's like, remember that long Taraweeh that we prayed together? He said, in sujood I was praying, oh Allah, if this guy is looking for you, guide him to Islam. Let him embrace Islam. He just said, repeat after me. I already knew what I have to say. When I said my shahada, I felt that heaviness being lifted from me. Just by saying those words, the way I slept that night was just different.